Hey, what's up guys? I'm Jay from Make Your Own Lifestyle Lab and welcome to our channel. We've noticed that our previous video that we uploaded on 6 foods that can help you sleep better is getting lots of attention lately. I'm grateful for all the viewers and I'm really glad that our content is helping many people out there. But at the same time, it also pains me to see that a lot of people are suffering from getting good night's sleep. So as a follow-up in today's video, we'll take a look at how sleep affects our overall health, as well as additional tips to get better sleep besides food, such as what we may need to focus on in our lives. There are many factors that can disturb our sleep, ranging from environmental stressors, physical and psychological conditions. We'll first need to discover what causes the sleep disruption and then find solutions or make changes in our lifestyles to be able to get good quality sleep. First, I would like to share a research article published in 2017's Nature and Sleep Science titled Short and Long-Term Health Consequences of Sleep Disruption. The article classified several categories in which can be the risk factors that contribute to sleep disruption, like individual lifestyle, environmental, psychological, sleep disorder, and medical conditions. For lifestyle category, they are consuming excessive amounts of caffeine and alcohol, people working in long-hour shifts, studying for academics, and jet lags from traveling. For environmental factors, there are exposures to excessive noise, like the industrial machines or cars driving by in high speed, and excessive exposure to light. For psychological factors, there are anxiety, worries, rumination, which means a constant deep thinking, thought after thought, parents of children of young ages, and those who are providing care for their family members or close friends who may be suffering from a chronic or life-threatening illness. And finally, for medical conditions, there are pain, restrictive lung disease, kidney disease, diabetes, neurodegenerative diseases, which are like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's, psychiatric disorders, and the use of certain medications that may cause side effects in sleep disruption. I know there was a long list of possible risk factors, but if you are suffering from not being able to fall asleep, it'll be a good idea to first check to see if you are suffering or under any of the previously mentioned risk factors. According to the article, short-term consequences of sleep disruption include increased stress responsivity, somatic pain, reduced quality of life, emotional distress, mood disorders, and cognitive memory and performance deficits. And long-term consequences of sleep disruption in otherwise healthy individuals include the risk of hypertension, cardiovascular disease, weight-related issues, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and finally, cancer. Many studies have shown that lack of sleep decreases beneficial intestinal bacteria, increases the risk of obesity, diabetes, as well as the health condition of our heart. It also increases our stress level, and for adolescents and teenagers, it can even affect their physical growth. And especially if your profession demands high physical activities like athletes or trainers like me, lack of sleep can affect muscular growth and athletic performances. It is no doubt that sleep plays a vital role in our overall health, and we must first examine our current lifestyle, the environment around us, our psychological well-being, and medical conditions to eliminate sleep disruption. Also, our sleep level stages shifts as we age, and especially for the elderly, they are more vulnerable for experiencing difficulties in sleep. So take a note of the previously mentioned risk factors for sleep troubles and see if there are any areas that you need to make changes or make improvements so that you can get higher quality sleep. On top of the risk factors that the article published, we would like to provide you guys with 6 tips that can aid you to increase the quality of sleep. Number 1, exercise. There are several scientific reports that indicate exercising will increase sleep quality. It is no doubt that since you're burning energy while you're working out, your body will demand a proper course for recovery to make up for the energy used for the exercise, one of which is from sleep. According to the Sleep Foundation, regular exercise will help you circulate your core body temperature, which can then improve sleep quality. Also, an article from Johns Hopkins Medical School stated that with just 30 minutes of cardio a day, one can experience improvement in their sleep quality, and similar reports were also found in sleep quality research paper published by the Journal of Sports Health Science in 2014. The participants of the study were women at the age of 60 or older, and the findings were that participants who underwent moderate intensity cardio showed improvements in their overall sleep quality. Just to clarify, the moderate intensity in this study was set as 60% of VO2 max, which is your maximum oxygen uptake, or 60% of your maximum heart rate per session. 60% VO2 max intensity is about where you can notice a shorter breath while able to keep a light conversation. I would also recommend outdoor cardios or activities for vitamin Ds, which are also associated with sleep disorders if in deficit. Receiving natural vitamin D synthesis through the sunlight would be the ideal choice, but if you live in severe sunlight conditions and would prefer protecting your skins from the use of sunblocks, then taking vitamin D supplements would work just as well. Just remember that vitamin Ds are fat soluble, so it absorbs better with some kind of fat source. So when you do take them, make sure to eat something that has high quality fat source or supplements that are made with fats. Number 2, meditation. Now, obviously, stress is one of the major factors for people not being able to fall asleep. This is probably still the biggest factor for me too, and I'm sure everyone can relate to it at least once in their life. And studies have shown that mindfulness meditation can help us improve sleep quality. Clinical trials from UCLA's Mindful Awareness Research Center, short for MARC, their meditation program was found to be effective for improving people's sleep patterns. You can visit UCLA MARC website, and under Free Programming and Resources tab, you can download UCLA Mindful app for both Android and iOS to help you get started on pre-sleep meditation. They provide both in English and Spanish. I'll put the links down in the below in the video's description box for everyone who are interested. Number 3, muscle relaxation. Now, relaxing our muscles to relieve unwanted and lingering tension can help us to get better sleep. For this, you can take magnesium 30 minutes before sleep, for magnesium aids in the relaxation of our muscle fibers, as we mentioned in our foods that can help you sleep episode. And you can also stretch and get massages before sleep. Studies have shown that muscle relaxation stimulates our central nervous system to stabilize our nerves, core temperature, and our heart rate, which will ease us into falling asleep. But getting a massage before bed can be difficult unless you have someone who's willing to do that for you, and massaging yourself can be very limited in terms of the body parts that you can actually reach by yourself, and your hands will get tired too. So in this case, a full body stretching in a slow, steady tempo, or even a gentle foam rolling can be a great alternative. Additionally, for those who are suffering from nocturnal leg cramps, found mostly in people who had suddenly used their leg muscles more than usual, like athletes or the elderly, I have some good news. In 2012 study from Journal of Physiotherapy, the scientists have found that stretching your hamstrings and calves before bed significantly dropped the occurrences of cramps during sleep in your lower body. For information on the days I walked more than usual, or if I were on my feet all day, I found that giving myself a foot massage and or foam rolling my calves in bed seemed to work really well too. So give these a try as well. Number 4, warm shower or bath. An article from 2019 Sleep Medicine Reviews titled Warm Shower or Bath Before Bedtime, the researchers claim that a warm shower or a bath at 40 to 43 degrees Celsius or 104 to 109 degrees Fahrenheit 1 to 2 hours prior to bed can help us fall asleep easier. That is because our core body temperature is 2 to 3 degrees higher than normal in the early morning and in the late afternoon, while it is that much lower when we are asleep. A drop in temperature alerts our nervous system to release sleep hormone called the melatonin. That a drop in the body temperature is a signal to our brain that it is time to sleep. Thus, taking a warm shower or bath 1 to 2 hours before sleep will suddenly increase our temperature and help blood circulation. Then where our temperature starts to decline towards the bedtime, our body will naturally release melatonin. Number 5, Mediterranean diet. We uploaded an introduction video on the Mind diet a few months back, although the video is in Korean, but we've added captions for English in the video, so please go ahead and watch it. It's a great diet plan for our brain and psychological health improvements, which play a vital role in our sleep patterns. It focuses on the Mediterranean diet, which is a popular nutrition plan for many health-related benefits. The key points for the Mediterranean diet is seafood at least 2 to 3 times a week, poultry about 2 times a week, and red meat and sugar are only allowed once a week, while whole grains and vegetables are included every day, as well as tomatoes and healthy fats such as olive oil and etc. Mediterranean diet is studied commonly among mental health related studies, which many of them indicate that healthy diets such as this can greatly improve one's sleep quality. And lastly, number 6. On our last list, but certainly not the least, keeping a strict sleep plan and routines may help you to get better sleep schedule. Enforce a strict rule on yourself to only lie in bed when you are about to actually sleep, not just because you are taking a break or feeling tired. Instead of just spending time in bed like reading, watching something, or snacking, if you are having trouble sleeping, make your bed a sanctuary only for a well-deserved shut-eye. Things like reading or watching something before falling asleep may work, and honestly, I do this all the time too, but I'd say only do this when your biorhythm is back to normal, where you can sleep at a relatively same hour. And if you are currently having trouble falling asleep, I would rather put these little habits aside for a bit. If you are lying in bed but can't seem to fall asleep, then try not to force yourself into sleeping by lying there even longer, and just get out of bed, do something else until you're ready again to fall asleep. Make sure to keep the bedroom dark when you're about to sleep. Remember, no excessive or additional lights, and try to always fall asleep relatively at the same hour and wake up at the same time. And obviously avoid caffeine at least 4 hours before bed. I even skip anything that has caffeine after 3 p.m. given the fact that I try to fall asleep around midnight, especially for people who are caffeine sensitive like me. I found this through my own DNA testing, which a lot of you can get tested too at around $200 at various DNA testing service companies. For the price of about $200, you can find out a lot about your DNAs and innate traits such as caffeine sensitivity, micronutrient levels, and etc. So they are well worth your money, which can give you a solid foundation to building up healthy lifestyle habits. Getting into a good sleeping cycle does require some time and probably not likely to be improved so fast like overnight, but try utilizing the tips we provided in this video and the Foods for Sleep episode and keep consistently try to work at it until you are able to shift your biorhythm back to your desired sleep schedule. I know what it feels like not be able to fall asleep properly. As someone suffering from years of insomnia, I feel your pain. I just know that I am rooting for everyone out there. So I hope this video helps and I wish you guys to get better soon. That's a wrap for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys all next time.